everyone, I am Solia and welcome back to our channel. Let's take a moment to talk about our parents. I am very proud to be the oldest daughter of West African immigrants. Let me say that again. If you know, you know. I am the oldest daughter of West African immigrants. If you know, we're here. You know where I'm going with this. I am very proud to be a child of immigrants. I feel like I don't regret how I was raised in the slightest because everything in my life has brought me to this moment right here, and I don't regret any of it. That being said, being the child of West African immigrants meant that I was raised with very specific expectations, very high expectations about who I would be, what I would be when I grow up, and how I would be as a person, a child. Now, I am a natural born people pleaser. I came out of the womb wanting to please other people. It got me through K through 12. And once I hit college, it didn't work so well. So let me go back and give you a little bit of my history. When I was younger, from probably the age like 5 or 6, since I could speak really, when they started you in school and asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? I always said, I want to be a doctor, because I really thought that that's what my mom was, and I wanted to be just like my mom because I thought my mom was the coolest person ever. I still think my mom is the coolest person ever. I call her like 5 times a day, but you know, they're immigrants and they moved to this country, like literally uprooted their lives from everything they knew, all of the people they knew, to come here to give their children a better life than they had. I can never, nor will I ever be able to thank them enough for making that specific sacrifice to make sure that I, as a person, could have a better life. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. I knew that about my parents from a young age, but I just felt like because of that, I owed them everything. I mean, I do owe them everything, but I'm still my own person and I need to make my own decisions. It was a long journey to get to where I am today. I felt like I had to please everyone around me, and you know, the plan that everybody else had for my life had to be my own. I had to be successful in a huge traditional way. So I had to be good in school and I had to become a doctor. So I spent all of grade school, you know, learning up on the sciences and mathematics. Not that I don't like that stuff. I think that stuff is really cool. I love math. Even today, I love math. I love science. I love reading. I love learning. So that's not the issue that I had. But the issue that I had came up when I got to college, which was that I got to college and realized I don't actually want to do this. The nitty gritty of actually being a doctor, I realized I don't like it. It wasn't interesting to me. I didn't want to go through years and years of school just to do that on a daily basis. The fun stuff was fun, but the daily stuff was not something that I was passionate about and did not make the fun stuff worth it. When I realized that in high school, you know what I did? I kept pursuing being a doctor because the people pleaser in me couldn't do anything but. But I got to college and everything that I had been using to cope did not apply. I realized in my sophomore year of college that I hate this. I actually hate what I'm learning about right now. I was capable of it. I could learn it. It was within my skill set, but I wasn't passionate about it. I had somewhat of a nervous breakdown and that was fun, explaining to your immigrant parents, like, I just can't deal with this. I don't want to do this. And they're just like, what do you mean? Like, it's just school. All you have to do is go to school. You literally have nothing else to do with your life. You don't have a job. You don't have bills to pay. Just go to school. That was the disconnect in the culture. They just really wanted what was best for me. All my parents wanted to know at the end of the day was that I would be able to provide for myself and not be on the street. That's not what my parents wanted for me as their child, not after they sacrificed so much to get here. So I understand where they were coming from with their adamancy of me pursuing a career that had definite outcomes. However, my emotional sanity was taking a toll. Fast forward, I'm not in med school, and I don't have any regrets about it. I'm sure if I woke up tomorrow and decided, okay, mom, I'm actually gonna go to med school now, she'd be relieved. That is not the point. Honest to goodness, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm the most content with myself. I'm the most confident in myself. I feel like I can defend myself, and I found my own self-worth. If you happen to be in a situation where you feel like other people's expectations for your life are overshadowing what you want slash expect for your life, here's how we're going to deal with that. First of all, we are going to stop relying on other people to give us what we need to give ourselves. And the minute that I started doing that for myself, everything was just like, oh, wait a minute, their opinions don't actually matter. They can voice their opinions, but it really has nothing to do with me. If you feel like you're lacking in self-worth and that pleasing other people will help people see the value in you, cut that out. We're leaving that in 2018. We're leaving that in August of 2019 right now. And we are moving forward into a new time where other people are not going to dictate our self-worth. You need to find your own self-worth. You need to find people who see your self-worth without you doing anything for them. They need to see your self-worth and believe it without you saying a word. Those are your people. You don't have to convince them that you are worthy. You don't have to show them that you are worthy. They believe it because of the work that you've put into yourself. Keep those people around you. Use those people to build your community. Because when you surround yourself with people who you don't have to work for, then you're free to work for yourself and work on yourself. If you keep someone around because they make you feel confident, cut it out. You need to feel confident in yourself. You need to give that confidence to yourself. The minute I started doing all of those things, the minute I stopped pleasing other people because I felt like it would cause them to see my value and my self-worth, the minute I found my own self-worth, the minute I found my own confidence, I felt so light. I felt so free to live my life how I felt like I should, without thinking, oh, will this make this person happy? It doesn't matter if it makes somebody happy. Does it make you happy? Are you pleasing your conscience? Are you a good person? That's all that matters. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Whether you believe in a higher power or not, that's up to you. I personally believe in a higher power, and I call my higher power God. And I believe that God is just waiting for me to step into my purpose, to say yes to myself, so that everything that is meant for me I can just step right into it. Like, if you are a person like me who are just trying to make sure that they don't disappoint their parents, it's okay. They'll be fine. They'll give you grief about it until they don't. And you can't change it. It's not about changing them. It's about changing you. It's about changing yourself and doing your best. That's all I got for you today, y'all. Comment below. Let me know how you remind yourself every day that you are an amazing person. If you got to this point in the video, please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. If at any point in this video you found a moment that was like, oh my gosh, I can relate to that, go ahead and like it and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Because there's more to come, guys. There is more to come. But until next time, as always, I am Solia, and you are amazing, and I will see you next time. Bye.